Hey everyone, welcome back. It's week 6 on the bridge, and starting this week with the bridge, I am building these guys. I have all 4 of the A&T 12-inch vinyl figures, Star Trek figures. I have Captain Kirk, I have Spock, I have Bones, and I have Scotty. And with the 30-year-old kit, there was some fun getting certain things to meet together, but not bad. Good week. Got parts together, got some painting done. On the bridge, I finished up getting the overall paint on all the consoles, and I started working on the clear part, the lighting instrument panels for those consoles. So not bad, and then working on the helm and navigation. But not a bad week at all. It was quite a bit done. I feel like I got quite a bit done. So yay. So guys, if you are new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button, click on the little bell, and you'll know every time I upload. And to all my subscribers, thank you. Now at 496, hey, not far. Thank you again, thank you. If you see me doing anything in the video, this video, or if you're new to the channel and you go back to videos, or you see me doing something, please, if you need more explanation on lighting or painting or light blocking or whatever I did that I didn't explain well enough in the video, please email me at bucktmoore@gmail.com or put it in the comments. And also, I respond well to, hey Buck, good job. Hey Buck, okay, well, I wouldn't have gone that way, but okay. And Buck, seriously, man, what the heck were you thinking, dude? Put that in the comments also, and I respond within 12 to 24 hours. So with that, let's get to the bench. Good morning. It's Tuesday, and I'm in the studio. I did do a little work yesterday. I thought it was protected well, and when I removed the masking tape, it picked up some spots, and I thought I got back to the right mixture that I used the first time, but I guess you can see I didn't. So I'm getting ready to fix that. And I started, also yesterday, I started touching up the chairs, getting everything lined out better and taken in. So yay on that. I still got a little bit more touch-ups to do, and then I am going to be working on the stairs, and then start on the panel on the stations more. And I guess I did put that on. So with that, I'm gonna get back at it, and I'll turn the camera back on when I have more to share. Good Wednesday afternoon, and I did finish up a little bit of the work yesterday, but my son came home from college and needed some time with him, so the whole family was over. He's doing good. He just didn't. He had a hard time getting up for class. Let's just say that. So we brought him home. We got him home, and hey, he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's not. You don't have to apologize to us. This is something you're gonna have to keep learning and how to grow through." So there that is, and I made him ribs, cheer him up, and I will tell you what. He was happy because I was outside. I have that Traeger pellet smoker, but it was negative 21 air temp and like 35 to 40 below zero, and so hey. What I don't do for my kids when I can. So with that though, now that that's over, I am fixing to get these guys clear coated, and actually I gotta do a little bit more touch up, but chairs aren't doing good now. Let me see here. Yeah, they're all good. So that is now there. And I'll do some touch-up paints, but I want to get this all sealed in first. And if you're asking, the light blue that I used is a Tamiya. It's XF23. So that's the light blue I used, and I just used Tamiya flat black. Also, I got the painting finished on getting the bridge back, the flooring back too. Sorry. Back together. So now I'm going to put this also and get a good clear coat on it, which means I'll start doing some more work on the consoles, but also started getting the chairs or the stairs together. But I also, you know me guys, I got to be doing something while I'm waiting on stuff to dry, and do what it needs to do so I can keep going on it. So give me 1 second. My keys are here trying to so that be a hassle. Okay, that was Patch, and he likes to remind us all who's actually in charge in this house, which all the kitties do. But hey, so I am going to be starting to work on these four kits, and what I mean four is there's Captain Kirk, there's Spock, there's Bones, and there's Scotty, and these are the AMT highly detailed vinyl model kit. So yep, and let me just show you. I have already started to put things together, but yep. So I've already got the things done so I could get the arms on and the torso and the legs together, and then yes, there is much putty work, seam work to do on the arms and all that, and then because this kit was it copyrights at 1995, so it came out in 95, and it was a vinyl kit, and yeah, so I did have to do a little bit of work on getting things to come back together on these kits. But so there's Kirk, there's Bones, Spock, and Scotty. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and dry. But I thought, all right, let me just I want to show you the little pieces. I should have brought them over first, but I didn't. And yes, I keep them all in separate bags, so that's fine. Okay, so here is Captain Kirk. Not bad. It's pretty close, pretty close. And then the fun part is this is the over stuff that you got to cut down and clear, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So there's Captain Kirk. Here is Scotty. Yeah, and okay, there's Scotty. And who's yes. Spock, Leonard Nimoy, yes. And I've already trimmed Spock's head, so let me show you. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun in this, so doing these guys, bringing these guys. And last but not least, Bones. Yeah, so Bones has a medical tricorder. Spock has a phaser that goes on his waist. Kirk has a phaser in hand. And Scotty has a wrench of some sort, a spanner. So, yeah. Alright guys, well, time to get things clear coated and start working on other things. So, I'll turn the camera back on and have more. Alright, pulled out my magnifiers, and I'm going to start light blocking these instrument panels. And it's a little bit of work. I got to really get my fine detail brush. Basically, I'm hoping, I'm going to try to keep it in camera, guys, I promise. But I don't want my big meaty hands getting in the way either. So basically what I'm doing is trying to see, I can show you around the outside so that way I'm not blocking anything for you guys. So what the outside, what I mean is this right here, this edge for the instrument panel. And it's got to be light block too. And the bigger areas. Okay. Hold on a second. There we go. Then you down. There we go. Now you should start gagging up like that. Okay. Yeah, and what I would do, guys, if you are doing like a lot of painting, detail painting like this with the brush, add just a drop or two to your paint that you put. Like I pulled my to me out of my bottle and put some into here, but you want to put a drop or two thinner end to keep it from starting to dry and cake up. So let me try this again. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using my flat black to help do a light block, and so I can make sure this is all lit up the way it needs to be. But basically this is all I'm doing, guys, and this is a lot of fun detail work. Sorry, I thought I had any cameras. So okay, and like I said, I'm not going to bore you guys with watching me do this. I just wanted to show you what it is that I'm doing now. And railings are on. Console stations are light blocked again. Everything's touched up, taken care of, so I'm letting it dry. Got to still paint and start doing a lot more painting, but I want to take care of this for a bit because this is going to be a little while. So I'll come back when I have more to share. Good morning. It's Thursday and it's 40 below outside. It's now here. Let me show you guys. Only living in North Dakota, Ooh, it's cold. But here, let me show you this real quick. Sorry, phone's going off. Hold on. Alright, -10 with a wind chill of -32. Yeah, it's a bit cold. Just a bit. But, first thing, when I was showing this yesterday, I was brushing it. And one, I brushed overall because I'll clean those points off. But two, why didn't I just use my airbrush? It would have been better, been easier, could get better coverage. But that's what I'm going to do today. Also today, I am going to start working on the consoles. I've gotten it blacked out, and then what I did is I put a clear coat on top of that, so I don't scratch out the blackout while I'm trying to do things. And so yeah, and slowly working on getting the sanding done on these guys, but that takes a little bit. So that's what. Oh, and yes, if you're asking why, on the aftermarket stuff from Lake Munster, I'm cutting this part off. This needs to be cut off. So you see me here with this little saw, and I'm gonna have to get me a new blade because this thing's starting to crap out. But that's what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm just working on getting certain things taken care of so I can start doing other things with these parts. And yeah, so as I get more done, I will turn the camera on and share with you guys. So I will see you soon. Good morning. It is Friday, and yes, I'm in here in the morning. Couple things I worked on yesterday after I turned the camera off. I went, excuse me, sorry. I went and sanded down the seams here, and the great thing about this is I can also see where I need to fix it. But here, I had to use some of that hot glue, so I need to get this down a lot better, a little bit more, and then take care of the front. And then Captain Kirk, I didn't have to use glue on all, so now I'm just going to go back and fix up these little things that I need to. And also, I got the piece cut off of helm and navigation, and so yay. Now I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to, this is all solid. So I know, I'm trying to figure out what I want to use, and I have my SM LEDs. I have 1.8s, yeah, I got a lot of them, but I'm trying to think how best to get it in here, because even if I just put a bulb here, it might spread the light, but it's not going to light everything that I want it to light up, or give it that oof feeling. So yeah, so I'm still planning and working on that, and I have got the next color onto the console stations. So and I'm also going to see a little things that I got to fix. But what I did is I went with sky gray, to me a sky gray, and then I added to me a flat white to give it that more look that you see in the series. So I was doing that, and so yeah. Oh, and just I'm gonna bring this over real quick. And just so you guys know, you're going to have to cut this off. You're going to have, if you order this and use it, you're going to have to remove that, because it keeps there and it just does not look natural. So that's even better. So, yes, I have to get this. I think I'm going to have to sand a little bit more because it's a little wobbly. You see that? See how wobbly that is? So I'm going to have to sand this down and get it level. But that's what I'm on right now, guys. That's where I'm at. So I'm going to get back to getting some things primered. And just keep going at it. Just keep chugging along. Alright, guys. I'll be back when I have more to share. Alright, guys. Well, I'm still going at it. Trust me. Getting masking done. Got the Captain Kirk, Spock, Scotty, and Bones primered. And as you can see some of it, and I'm working on that. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about here is this. You see that? And with these resin cast kits, you have to clean them very, very good. And I thought I did. I used Purple Power. I let it sit for a while, and then I, got it all clean. I thought it was. But when I was going to mask off, the paint started just not staying. So I have to clean it yet. I'm going to clean it again, and hopefully this time it will do what it needs to. But I also have another thing I'm going to try with it, and I'll share that with you when I go do it. So, time to get these guys clean again. So as I get more to share, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm getting ready to do the next round of paint on the console stations. But I wanted to show you this. This is, like I said, this is a lot of where I'm getting my paint ideas to do better. But right here for the insert on the top of the stations, it says dark gray, dark gray. Alright, so that's the dark gray for the carpet, but why is that dark gray? So what that looks to me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with, hold on just a second, I'm going to go with XF68. Sorry, this is the light gray. And the thing about this light gray is it's more bluish. It's a bluisher gray than any of them. So yeah, I think that's going to match it even better. So that's what I'm going to do. And the other thing, if you do buy the masks from HCX Model Works, be aware that some of them, over time, things shrink and do that. But you might have to do a little bit more masking around the edges. But yeah, so I'm going to get some lovely more paint onto the console without... And so yeah, so this is what we got, guys. So I'll come back when I have more to share. Alright, let me zoom in a bit here and show you these guys. I'll bring this one and this one. Give you a good representation. And I really like that light gray. It really came out well. Let me see if I can bring up that picture again. So, alright, let's go this way. Yep, I like that, and then you can really do a little bit more. But that is not. That's matched to me. That's matched to me. So yay! So now the next point, after it gets really good and dry later, I'm gonna give it a nice seal coat because I still got to do some more painting, but I want to protect what's already there, and go from there. But yeah, I'm very happy with how these are coming out. Looking very good. So let me move these out of the way real quick and show you what I've started doing. Is I'm starting to do some pre-shading, getting the things ready, the stuff, these that I can start painting on, because I still, like I said, I got to work on the body. But yeah, and then there's Spock's phaser, and then there's the captain's. And just like that. So yay, I can't wait to get these going on these guys. So, but yeah, I wanted to get some more paint onto them, and the next thing is I'm gonna go ahead and do a base of the flesh and see how the shadow looks, and then I can come back and do more. But this will give me a start of the texture. But yeah, so hey, home. Now the only thing for Bones I haven't done yet is the medical tricorder, because one, it's going to take a bit. It's going to not take a while, but it's just I want to get things to a point So when I can take care of that, because I just, it's all black, and I understand that, but I just wanted to get some paint on the faces. So with that, guys, I am going to move these to a safe area and see what's coming up I can do next real quick. So, alright guys, I'll be back. Well, good morning, Saturday, and yes, getting back at it. I kind of started doing some masking so I can create the red trim, but I'm not quite there yet because I'm going to see something. But got the helm and nav back out, and it's washed and very good now, so I can start working on that. I do have to do a little work to try to take the bend out. I'm going to try. Also, I want to show you, I did clean the heck out of this, soaked all night. So now all I'm doing, honestly, is I'm just taking sandpaper, taking and smoothing down the old paint so I can try doing this again. So that's that. Also, I am going to start working on their heads and their hands, and yeah, and like I said, start working on getting more done. So let me get it all squared away, and I'll come back and share what I've done. Okay, got some things going. I'm going to have to redo the phasers because I was going off the instructions. Yeah, why did you do that, Buck? And first I noticed Kirk's phaser is different from Spock's phaser. Coloring and everything. So I do what I should have done to begin with and look up the actual prop and see pictures of that. So I will be doing those again. But what I'm doing right now is I'm going to start the flush. And I did the pre-shading, and I just kind of started playing with the hands. And I'm not trying to completely make the flesh strong right now. Sorry guys, trying to get things moved around here. Sorry about the compressor. I want a little bit of that shadow to bleed through, and I thought I'd kind of show you guys what I do when I do this. So again, there's pre-shading, and when you do this, don't worry about the hair and all that. You can take care of that in a bit when it comes time closer. But again, I just start slowly going in. Well, not slowly, but I just take my brush and want to start getting that effect. Now there are tons of ways to do paints, face paints and stuff like that. And this is my way, and I'm using things that I've been watching on other people too. So other builders do. So, but I want to get just like a blending coat. I just want to get a little bit down so I can start doing other things. The ears to me are always the trickiest because I want to just like, come on. And make sure to get the back of the neck. And right now, I think that's where I'm going to leave it because it's definitely giving me good, good texture where I want to paint, and I got to move stuff so I can put in here, darn things. Okay, and there's bones, and I think I will do this one with you guys because, come on, it's Mr. Leonard Nimoy and Spock. Oh, love Spock. But again, guys, the pre-shading I did, I mean, like I said, there's a lot to go onto the face still. There's a lot more textures that I got to do. But what this is going to do is to help give me a better idea of where I need to apply certain paints to bring out the effect. If that happens, you know, you're airbrushing, all of a sudden, oh my god, why did it splatter? And just take a Q-tip while it's wet and just pick that off. And sometimes it helps to clean the needle, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll start it here, get that out, and okay, so far I like that. That's where I'm going to leave it at for now. Let that get good and dry, and I'm going to keep going at it, guys. So as I get these finished up and start doing more things with their faces and their hands, I will definitely be turning the camera back on because I need to work on the body. And not that I'm not going to work on the bridge, I just want to get some paint down. And yes, I really do love getting paint down. Alright guys, well I'm going to get back at it. I'll turn the camera back on when I got more to share. Yeah, it's a mess, but I haven't got back to the bridge yet because I've been working on trying to take care of these seams, make them better. Because like I said, this kit is over almost, it is actually 30 years old, so it's gonna have a little thing to do, but hey. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my Dremel and my sander and just trying to smooth it out a little bit more, make it match better. Bones and Scotty were the biggest things I had to fix. And I tried hot water, I tried heat, everything, and finally I had to go with the heat gun and try to work it around, and it's better than it was, let's just say that. So that's what I have been playing with, and I'll show you Scotty, and because I would like to get these guys down and get some more primer on and check and see how much needs more to be done. And but yes, I am going to get back to the bridge. I just wanted to take care of this nitpicking. But before I get back to the bridge, we'll go ahead and finish. We'll add some more to the hands and the faces. But let me get Bones here a little bit more, and we'll get to the hands and faces real soon. Alright, taking a break from seam work, and I'm going to start adding some more depth to these flesh, the hands and face. So what I found, some things I like to use, this is from the Vallejo Game Air. I got the Barbarian flesh, so this is one of those that I told you I got for when I went and did Mr. Merrick. So I've already loaded the brush, or my airbrush, and basically what this is going to do is I'm going to make, even though you can see some of the shadow, I'm going to make it a little more depth. I'm going to give it a little more depth. And let me zoom in here so you guys can see. Okay, and with my airbrush, I can put it to where I can get that nice line. And okay. So all I'm doing is basically, like I said, I'm just adding a little bit more depth. And sometimes it does well, and then sometimes it's just like, oh, come on now. But now for like parts like this where it's kind of hard to, you can't really, it's okay, because basically the part I'm filling in is the, where our hand lines are, the lines in our hand. I just put a good coat on that, so. And then I just kind of go. Sometimes it can be a pain trying to get in there, but hey, here's what it is. Okay. Okay. So now that's there. And I got a couple more things to do, and I'll share that when it comes time. But I'm going to go ahead and finish getting the rest of these guys taken care of, and get back at some more sanding, or hopefully I think I'm going to take a work break from just sanding and get back onto the bridge. But I want to get these guys taken care of first. So I will share when I have more. Alright guys, see you soon. Alright, I did the hands, but I didn't show you what I was going to do for the face. So Mr. Nimoy, Spock, is the last one I got to start, so I thought, why not? So, like I said, I'm using the Beast Brown, and I've got my brush pretty low. And yes, sometimes this stuff gets you give it a little thinner, and then it just like, oh, okay. Sometimes when I try not to use a lot on thinner, but I have to thin this down. I learned that the hard way one time. So again, what I'm doing is I'm deepening the recesses, the shadows, the depth. And the ears, like I said, I kind of really definitely get into the ears because I want to make sure that detail comes out, that depth. And let's take a look. Okay, a little bit more. I don't want to darken that. So now, when I look at how to get more depth, I got to look at the places on the face, like me. So like here in his cheek area right here. Also, I do a little bit to the jawbone, but like here on the side, I want this all to be dark. And I definitely try to go a little. I don't know the best way to how I can figure out when I'm done. I just been doing it, and you get the same way. So, but now with the eyes and the nose area, so like under his nose, I want to make sure, and then basically I use this on the whole eye because I want that to be really depth. So, and then again I'll come over here and I'll just highlight the area a little more. Not doing nothing really dramatic or crazy, and then I definitely try to deepen the hairline so it can be seen different from men. Okay. And then I look at the underneath and right there. Like I said, I make sure I try to get a lot of this beastie brown on the ears, and then again I'll look at the eyes. And I'm just deepen that up a little bit more, but then I also want to make sure I get his head. So that's the start of adding a little bit more depth and detail. So sorry guys, I was just kind of rambling, but I wanted to show. So, alright, I'm going to get back at it. Alright, well it's time to shut down so I can get the video going, getting it put together. But I did put a clear coat to protect the paint in there, and I just wanted to show everyone. Yeah, I didn't get enough. I didn't do much work on the bridge today. I kind of got sidetracked, but I'll show you that. But then, and what you see here, I did another light coat of, or a blending coat of T.B.I flesh, and I still got more work to do, but I wanted to show you guys that. And then all of that. Still got more to do, but yeah. Not a bad week at all. I really had a lot of fun. Got a lot accomplished. I'm happy. So guys, with that, have a great, safe weekend. Have a great and safe week next week. And I'll see you guys back here on the bench.